Back and have a game like that in the blue, man. Just what's the feeling?
Well, first off, I just want to say thank you to all the guys at Air Force. You know, when they graduate, they're going to go and serve our country. And, you know, me being a military kid, my dad served 20 years in the Navy, so I got a lot of respect for those guys. But, I mean, it's a great feeling just to be able to come out there, do what I did. And, you know, my coaches put me in the right positions always. And, you know, my teammates, O-line, receivers, tight ends, you know, they all get the job done blocking for me. You know, without them, I can't make those big plays.
3 weeks ago, I don't think anybody thought a Mountain West title was possible. Now you guys are basically in the game. I mean, what does it say about this team to show so much resilience?
I mean, yeah, we don't quit, we don't fight, we don't back down. Like, no matter what, you know, the conditions are, you know. Coach D kept saying to us, you know, just control what you control, and that's giving effort every day in practice and, you know, coming out and finishing what we started.
It just seems like you guys are playing harder for Spencer. I mean, what has he done to light a fire under this team?
You know, just like a guy like him, like, you know, we know he really cares about us. He has our best interests in mind always. And, you know, there's not too many coaches or people in this game like that. And, you know, he gets us fired up, man. He brings the energy every day. He's consistent every day. We know what we're going to get from him every single day.
Ashton, there's obviously, you know, a lot of noise around you and people probably trying to give you advice on a various amount of topics. How do you just kind of handle things right now? Spencer said you've just been really head down and focused. How do you handle things right now?
Oh yeah, you know, it's a lot definitely, but I've had this like ever since I came into school here. You know, just people saying this and that, and you know, I think the thing is just to silence it out and, you know, focus on, you know, what's in front of me and, me and this team. You know, that's what I'm all about right now. And right now, that's going to win the Mountain West Championship.
How much do you enjoy your opportunities to play on the blue?
I love it, man. It's amazing. There's nothing like it. You know, we got some of the best fans in the country, in the nation. They come out and bring energy every day. I mean, the culture around here, the traditions, it's just amazing.
Your 2 touchdowns really kind of displayed the versatility of your game. I mean, the first one you kind of, used the agility and navigated right through the defense. The second one you just went right through the middle of the defense. Just how do you decide, which approach to take, or is it based on the play, or?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of based on the play. You know, how much space I have. You know, like first one being a screen pass. Got a lot of space. O-line getting down the field, making great blocks, receivers, and then all I got to do is make one guy miss, so that makes my job easy. And then on the run, O-line again did a great job. I mean, I don't know, like I feel like anybody could have ran through a hole that wide, but it's definitely a great feeling to be able to do that.
What's more fun for you? What's more fun for you, juking a guy and making a miss, or running over a guy?
I'll say running over a guy because just like mentally, like, that gets at other players that you physically dominated them.
What was your favorite touchdown between the two? They're both pretty spectacular.
I'll probably say the screen pass. It's crazy. Riley Smith, our tight end, he said right before this, he said, we're going to go score a touchdown right here, right now. And we went and scored a touchdown. So it was just crazy. And when we got back on the sideline, he was like, hey, I told you. Like, it was crazy.
You're only the 6th Boise State player ever to have 200 all-purpose yards. What's that mean to you to kind of join some of the all-time running backs and players that have been here?
It's definitely a great thing, big accomplishment. And, like I said earlier, can't do it without any of my teammates. It was a full team effort, but it also goes to show this program has a great history of great players, and I'm just glad to be one of them.
When I asked Spencer Danielson this, he says he believes that you're absolutely the best running back in the country. The Doak Walker Award released their semifinalists this week, and there are about 10 running backs on that list, and your name was not one of them. Did you acknowledge that at all? Did that serve as any motivation if you did?
I mean, yeah, I try not to get too much in, I want to win these awards, I'm going to get this, all these recognitions, but it really didn't do anything towards me. I mean, my goal before that came out was to go win this week so we can go to the championship. And after the list came out, same thing. So, but I mean, I will say maybe it gave me a little more motivation than just proving everybody wrong. But that's all.
With regards to your championship goals you just talked about, you guys kind of have to play a waiting game now to find out if you are in that title game. What's this next day or two going to be like? Just kind of, is there going to be kind of anxiousness there? Or?
I mean, just like before when we, 2 weeks ago when we thought we had no chance of playing in the Mountain West Championship, but all we did was keep our head down and, like I said, control what we can control, and if the things fall in the right place for us to play in the championship, which I believe it will, then that's what will happen.
Spencer said that he's, ever since taking over as the interim, that he's tried to spend more time around the players. Have you noticed that? And what is it about the way that you guys have started to prepare that has allowed you to really start to establish a consistency that maybe wasn't quite there as a whole team early in the year?
Yeah, I think it's just. He definitely, every morning he's downstairs in the training room, greeting guys, bringing energy, locker room, weight room. My guys are eating breakfast. And I think when everybody, just comes together over with the head coach, one guy, you see the effect one guy has on the whole team, which then again brings us all together. And like it's a team sport. When we play together, nobody can stop us.
Say about Taylon's resiliency. Like I thought, he threw that pick, but he came back and led you guys on the scoring drive. What can you say about Taylon? Just continuing, just bounce back no matter what's thrown at him.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, this whole year has been a crazy year for him, but he gives me motivation, to go through all that he's been through this year and keep pushing every week. And, he takes advantage of every opportunity he throws his way, and he doesn't let the mistakes hold him back. He just keeps going.
You've been a guy that's provided a lot of explosive plays on offense. Now your defense is really coming along. I mean, Ahmed's got a sack in the last 8 games. Braxton's forced 3 fumbles in the last 2 games. Andrew Simpson has 13 tackles for loss in the last 6 games. How much does that help you guys? Do you recognize that motivation, those big plays? Is that infectious?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, not just me, but a lot of guys on the offense. We're motivating them. We're trying to get the crowd going on third downs, all different types of things. And when those guys make big plays, I'm one of the first guys over there to go and level them up because they get us the ball back. That's what we need. We need a defense that gets stops and turnovers. And every time I told them go get us the ball back. You get us the ball back, we're gonna win this game. But it's just amazing what those guys have been able to do and really get things turned around for us.
How hard were the missing 2.5 games? Like, how hard was it to just not be out there with your brothers? Like, how hard was that for you, man?
Yeah, the hardest thing for me wasn't even not being able to. Well, I would say not me personally being able to play. It's just to be able to travel with the team. Hotels, just being with the guys, man. We're not gonna remember, I had 100 rushing this game. No, we're gonna remember all the memories that we made outside of even on the field, and that was the hardest thing to get through.
I ran into your mom tonight,
Yeah.
and she was very proud. The first thing she goes, "My son's Ashton." How much do you enjoy playing in front of her when she's actually able to attend?
Yeah, my family being all the way in Texas, they all drove up here 24 hours, split the trip in half. Just for me for Thanksgiving. I ain't trying to get emotional, but nah, man, I really love my family, and I'm just thankful that God's blessed me with a family like this that has supported me through this, and it's been a tough year, so I'm really thankful that they were able to come up here and support me.
Is that surprising? You knew they were driving. That's a long drive.
Yeah, we they had like brought it up like a few months ago, but I didn't know if they were actually gonna be able to do it and work out for everybody's schedules. But I mean, it worked out, and you know they got it done. So it's just a blessing to have the type of family that I do.
We saw a video of the celebration, the crowd surfing celebration in the locker room. I don't know if you know the answer to this, but was that a pre-planned thing or was it kind of a spontaneous thing to just lift the coach up?
Just spontaneous, just like the Gatorade dumping on him is spontaneous, in the moment, all the feelings, emotions, and then everybody just rallying around Coach D, man. Yeah, man, we love him. So that's all it was. Us showing love to him.
Anything else? One thing I wanted to ask you this all year, because Christian McCaffrey out of Stanford, a lot of like your juice catching the ball out of the backfield, the physical runs, like the stiff arms, like it's very reminiscent of Christian McCaffrey a little bit. I'm not sure if like you emulate him. I mean, he's the best running back in the NFL. Were you watching him last night or?
Yeah, I was actually with my family in the hotel and the game was on. I was watching him, but he's a guy that he's a great player, and I try to model some things after his game, like him and guys like Alvin Kamara that are, versatile, but he's been able to do some great things. But yeah, I definitely take a little bit of things from his game for sure.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
So.